I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? You getting the fucking dog and you not telling me?
Right.
I'm Snow White. Yeah.
What up, though? It is Saturday. What day is it? It is the
Who the
9th.
fuck knows?
Oh my God, I'm tired. Yours
So
truly,
tired.
yours truly, Drake Swift. I got Alex Rose, Tori Savage Kitty. We're here Saturday. There's no guests. Chop it up Saturday. So we were talking off air, and I know Alex sent pictures and videos. Shout out to the Courtney family. What a beautiful funeral for Ashley Rose. I mean, you could talk a little bit. About it, and you said that the speech was probably breathtaking. So continue.
Yeah. It was just beautiful, man. It was beautiful all around. Like I said, Rose. We spoke off air. Rose petals and roses all around, and every single just wall to wall. So and wall to wall, family and friends.
Right.
I mean, they had the whole building locked down and well deserved. But yeah, it was a celebration. It was a celebration, and it was, like I said, it was definitely a beautiful one. And if I could, a couple of things that I took away from Rob Courtney's speech was
right.
I mean, obviously, anybody knows Rob knows that he speaks straight from the heart, and I mean, he to sum it all up, as short as I can, he was just saying, like, anything, any hate you have for anybody, anything petty in life that you're, you know what I mean, just you got to let those things go, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You just really, really got to let those things go, and we all know what they are. He spoke about social media being a fake world and all of this you see on TV and all this type of stuff, and he was like, what's real is what's in front of you, and just I don't want to repeat his words, but basically, like I just said, just let the little things go.
Right.
They're just not worth it, because you don't know if someone's gonna be there the next minute or next day. So
right,
as the cliche goes, don't take life. I like to say, don't take anybody or nothing for granted. Life for granted.
That's funny. I just watched the Dave Chappelle show, and one thing he was like, man, they were talking shit about me on Twitter. I showed up on Twitter, and he goes, and they were talking shit. He goes, I showed up or whatever. He goes, but people, Twitter ain't motherfucking real. So what you gonna do? So, like you just said. Yeah. He's like, and people are, you know what I mean? They're bashing him because he's saying certain things. But, like he said, social media is not real. He goes, Twitter's not a real place. I'm sorry to tell you guys. You know what I mean? Right. Not a real place.
It's true.
Right. So, yeah, I think people take life too seriously. Like you said, sometimes you have to, catch the phrase, but sometimes you just got to smell the roses. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. And they said, to quote, there was so many speakers and I was outside the room, so I'm kind of remember who was speaking. It was her sister, and she just said it was so beautiful. Like every time you see a rose or a rainbow, a butterfly, and I didn't catch the last one, so I'm gonna have to text Lo because it was bothering me, but I didn't want to bug him because he did such a beautiful job hosting it and everything, and
that's awesome.
He was running around everywhere, and
he does.
Yeah, he was running. He was at Alice,
keeping shit under control.
Where's water? And I was like, the lounge is right downstairs, man. I took off, while everybody was speaking, get a drink of water. But yeah, shout out to Lo Simmons, man. He was. It was beautiful all around. Everybody did their part in paying respects and paying honor to Ashley, but yeah, so it just beautiful. Everybody that spoke, it was beautiful, man, from the heart. Everybody was strong and just like she would want them to be. I can talk for days because there was a lot of great stories, and I'll share them with you guys off air. And we're always gonna obviously keep her memory alive, just like we're gonna keep Zach's memory alive, and anybody else that, like I said before, that's what we're here for anybody out there tuning in or listening, you know, that's what we're here for. We're family when you watch us or listen to us. So it's all family, all love. And yeah, appreciate the support and everything, like I said, from you guys. And just the outpouring was amazing. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely got to keep her memory alive. The Ashley Foundation and all that. Put it in the link and all that good stuff for sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, you know, I got back from Detroit, of course. You know, we did our Wednesday show, man. But this week it's been so hectic trying to unpack and
Right.
put away.
You still unpacking that shit. Did you unpack it, Tori?
No.
Did you have
So-
hold on, wait. Did you go in? Did you need anything? You had to go
Yes.
in? Did you?
Yes, I got a whole outfit out of there
hilarious.
yesterday. And then when I
That's
got
hilarious.
home, I zipped it back up and put it back next to the other ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I took this hat out of there
That's
I took
funny.
this hat out of there this morning. I was like, you know what, I need a fucking hat. Where's my black hats at? Oh, they're in my carry-on. Let me go. It's like a whole nother closet right now.
That's hilarious.
I'm living out of bags. I'm like a fucking bag lady.
I don't mean to sound bougie, but so my maid came over yesterday and she goes, Enrique, you're
Oh, that's
shit.
what you call him now?
Yeah, maid.
That's what they call him now, huh? Okay.
She came over yesterday.
Well,
She's
whatever you call it, send that bitch to my house too.
like, "Your stuff's everywhere," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I just came." She's like, "Oh, it's okay." So she put everything.
You just what?
She put everything away.
Sorry. I'm trying to open that box already and shit. What the hell?
Yeah. But
Somebody
she did a
send
nice job back
their
there, I could tell.
maid to my house,
Maid.
please.
it's really good. So we're in the
Don't
chat.
send her over here. I'm really emotional. Something might happen.
Oh, geez.
Send her back to you pregnant or some shit. Damn.
Oh,
No, I'm just playing.
I
She's
promise I
just
won't
playing.
get the maid pregnant.
Might as well jump into the condom topic. I seen that story and I was like, what?
That was-
in the
oh.
hell? They have no other laws to deal with over there, do they?
No.
In
None.
California.
We'll talk about that. So she was basically said, let me, fix your place or whatever. So I know Alex just threw you under the bus with saying you're still living out of your suitcase. But so
I am.
That's funny.
I don't give
know
a
why, but
fuck.
it's funny.
I am.
And
it's
as you
funny.
go through it, you
It's
just
very
wash
comical.
everything after and put it back where it goes originally.
Oh,
That's
no. All my stuff is clean. I don't bring
Oh, okay.
dirty laundry.
No, I'm saying though, when you wear it though, then you just
Oh, yeah.
it'll find its way back home.
And it'll
That's-
find its way back.
It's funny you said that because, like I said, my mom, she packed my suitcase because, I was like, she's like, you don't know how to pack, mijo. You don't know how to
That's
fucking pack.
hilarious. That you would say that.
I go, Mom,
There.
I've been tracking since I was a kid. You used to, throw me on a plane or whatever. And, she's rolling everything up and nice and packed. And I would have never got half the stuff in there. And she goes, I'm not sending you
They
back.
got rolling.
I'm going to send you back with dirty clothes. I said, okay. So she saved me tons and tons of work. So everything, when I unpacked nice and neat, everything was rolled up. Everything smelled good. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I love the Mexican mamas,
Uh-huh.
You're rolling your underwears up like they roll tortillas and shit.
Yeah. She was,
Yeah, I had all my stuff rolled up too. All my stuff's rolled up. It all smells good. I don't have to wash nothing. I think I had like two tank tops that needed to be washed when I got home. Just the ones that I wore to sleep in the night before, and that's it. Good to go.
Shouts
So
out to-
technically, I can live out of my suitcase if I really wanted to. I'm gonna submit. I can't even talk today, guys. I'm gonna commit to cleaning some of it up today, though.
Okay.
I've made that conscious effort. I don't know how far it's gonna go between my
Like
naps.
accessories, one thing at a time. Accessories first, then we'll chill out. We'll take a
don't
break.
get
and
me
then
started on accessories. I have a whole
Another
suitcase full of
suitcase?
shoes. Right, one full of shoes, one full of hair.
Mm-mm-mm.
You gotta have your wigs. You gotta have your
Gotta coordinate.
weaves,
You gotta coordinate.
right?
Cool.
And then I got Ziploc bags full of jewelry that I have have to organize in my it's something.
You get all your Mrs. Roper
not
jewelry and
easy.
shit.
Motherfucker. It's not easy being a female, okay?
So shouts out to my mom for packing my shit. I love you. My dad, I love you guys. I miss you guys. Hopefully they're gonna be here soon.
When did they come back?
I think I think they leave Detroit next week.
Oh, nice.
So shouts out to my mom. Also, thanks for my girlfriend for bringing me out late last night, taking me to a drag show, and I'm extremely tired. Extremely.
It was like night and day yesterday from where I
was.
What a
bitch! She's a bitch.
I'm like, I'm falling asleep. She's laughing at me. I'm falling asleep in the chair. Why just a bunch of girls or a bunch of guys are dressed up as girls and got nice racks. So there it is.
A lot. Yeah, they did have nice racks.
So besides
do have some nice ones.
Sad and happy Ashley Rose funeral, how was your last couple days?
A little down, man. Obviously, it's hard to deny that. But I got my daughter here. She came yesterday, so that was
happy birthday! Did you sing her a song?
No, she was like, "I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed." I was like, "Damn!" As soon as she got here, like hour or something after she got here in the evening. So, but yeah, we're gonna do something. We're gonna go out to eat or whatever.
Do you miss us yet?
Oh, of course.
Liver doesn't.
I wish she would have hung out. Yeah.
I'm like, but do you miss us?
I ain't gonna lie. I did a couple of tequila shots for one, for Ashley and for myself yesterday. I needed that, but I stopped. I stopped after 2.
Yeah, good. Good.
Stopped after 2.
Good. I was wondering how many you had.
Oh yeah.
I was like, uh-oh. She
loved her wine.
Flooded my
God.
She flooded my news feed, and I watched as much as I could, and then I had to take a break. And
them wine stories
were
glorious. The wine stories. She loved her wine. Just had to throw that out there.
Loved her wine. That's awesome, man.
That reminded me of my sisters.
Wine 30.
They loved their damn wine.
Yeah, it's wine 30 somewhere.
Right. All the time.
I'm not a big wine drinker. Like I can only drink certain kinds. If not, man, that shit gets you fucked up.
I went through my stages where I just had just gallons of wine in the refrigerator, a couple Coronas, 6 packs of Corona or something. But I was on a wine kick for about a couple months, and I was like, I can't do this shit.
I dated a guy who was on a wine kick, and I tried to be cool and drink it, and man, I was trashed half the time. Like, this is
hell yeah, because you can't stop drinking it. It's like Pringles, or it's just what you got to keep going.
Right. Like, so then I started making like sangria and putting like fruit in it. I had to be extra as fuck. I do like Moscato though. There's like a couple. I can drink sangria. You put some strawberries in it, we're good to go. I love Moscato. I love a pink or red Moscato or something like that. But man, I give it to those people that can drink like if I'm eating fish, I can have Riesling. But other than that,
depending on what you're eating for dinner or something, steak or something, of course.
Right, I gotta have a bunch of cheese with.
Right.
I'm like, I need some cheese and grapes right the fuck now. I'm about to be under the table in 2 glasses.
For
Start taking off my clothes. Right? I'm taking clothes off. I'm like, ooh, this wine got me hot. Right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Wine be making you hot and frisky and silly.
Yeah.
It's an at-home drink. For me.
It's
for me. Don't give me wine out in public.
It's like the marijuana of alcohol beverages, for sure.
Seriously. And don't put me in no damn heels if I'm drinking wine. I'm a fall.
Yeah, I see my sisters go through.
I'm like, good time.
They're drinking them bitches like 40s and shit. Reuniti and, oh, man. I
like it. I just can't fuck with it. Like I said, I got to be home. Maybe sometimes feeling in a little sexy mood. I'm like,
Right.
I'll have me a little wine because
I'm
I
over here
already
making
know
out.
what's about to happen.
Right. I'm over making my sisters out to be winos and shit.
I-
I thought you said making out. I said, yeah, with
No,
myself.
I got my sisters looking like winos on over here and shit. They know.
I'm like, oh yeah, I make out with myself.
Right, being there doing that thing and shit.
Yes. I'm like, oh girl.
Yeah, why not?
Start feeling on myself. Feeling it. I think too, I just like to drink out of a fancy glass. I know it sounds fucked up. Yeah, and I have some fancy
Putting
wine
milk in that
glasses.
shit. Some Gatorade in that shit like that.
Are you calling me out now?
No, I'm just saying like that's what I would do because I drink everything. I'd probably put milk in that shit. Stir it around. Shit.
Swirl it.
So now that fall season
Right.
is full effect, you got pumpkin patches. We got the state fair here, haunted houses. Are you doing any of that, Alex? Haunted houses, maybe with your daughter?
No, my kids are older, so unfortunately, I don't. Unless I
What?
take my cat on a hayride or some shit. No.
Your kids don't like
I don't
haunted
do those
houses?
no more.
What?
They
Is
don't.
there an age?
They're not
is there
into
an
it
age
as
limit?
much as they're not into it as much as they used to be now.
Oh hell!
I used to take my daughters to all of that stuff.
Okay.
We used to go to all of that when we were younger, or when she was younger. But
I'm gonna be old as hell going to that shit.
No,
watch movies and shit.
No apple orchards or anything. You know, when we were in Michigan, I know you talked about going to apple orchard.
We used to do all of that, man.
I think somebody.
I'm so bummed out I didn't make it. So bummed out I didn't make it.
Somebody was telling me. I said, "Oh, you going to apple orchards?" And he's like, "I ain't going to that fucking crackhead Apple Charlie's." I was like, "Damn." He's like, "I'm going up Port Huron. That's where the good one."
Take it easy.
Oh yeah, that's where we go. Port Huron. Blake's, Yates, and Romeo. I wanted to go so bad. I'm so bummed out. I wanted some fucking donuts and cider. Their donuts are amazing.
Yeah,
I even thought about trying to get somebody to send them to me. But I think they'll just be dust by the time.
Yeah, the last time we went and did that, I was like, oh my god, these things are like. I'll eat about 50 of them.
Crack. They're like crack.
But
so then you're like, okay, does 12 little donuts really equal 12 donuts? Because I'm going to eat all 12. I'm going to get my own.
Nah, for real. I'm a baked goods fanatic, for real.
I'm not. But when it comes to them, they're so delicious. We would go. So it's only like about 20 minutes from my old house. So we would, 25. So I just go there for lunch just to get to get the fucking donuts. And there's a petting zoo, so I go there and
go see the llama.
Goats. Yes, totally. I got pictures.
So I saw the Many Saints of Newark. I don't know if you've seen it, Alex, and I don't know if you watched.
I was actually thinking.
There was so many movies came out when
it's normal yesterday. I was wondering if you watched it yet.
Right. You had Venom, you had the Many Saints of Newark. So I was so disappointed. And whoever wait a minute.
What?
And wait a minute. So this is a spoiler alert. Anybody listening to this and they have not watched the Sopranos TV and watched the Many Saints of Newark. I was so disappointed in the plot. It was horrible. I almost walked out. Out. That's how bad it was. So that's the way it was, but just wanted to tell you. I seen it. Was so disappointed. Didn't like the plot. Didn't like the story. I think they should have just. I think they rushed this. Movie was 2 hours. 2 hours. It should have been 3 hours.
It should have definitely been 3 hours.
It could have been 6 hours.
Yeah.
It could have been 6 hours.
At least
fit all of that. It could be 12 hours. You can't fit all of that. That's why remember I told you. I was gonna say before it even dropped. There's one thing. There's something I don't like about it already. It's not a series. I want to see a series, bro.
I wanted to see.
I agree.
The only thing I was really happy about was seeing Ray Liotta. I missed seeing Ray Liotta in a mafia movie.
Awesome. If it was like 4 to 8 episodes, that would have been
too hard to cram all of that into one thing. And they're gonna make another one. I already know it.
But see, I hope they see. So they left a lot of unquestions and they closed a couple doors. Yeah. But Here's the thing.
Trilogy I read.
They picked a story from The Sopranos. They picked it from the TV series. They picked a side plot that had nothing to do with mostly anybody, not even Tony. It had nothing to do with Tony.
And look, check it out. I read an article, and I was going to send it to you, and I said, you know what? I don't want to rain on your parade. I don't want you to read that and be disappointed. I don't want that because for me, something that I'm excited to see.
I can tell you,
you know what I mean? I don't want it to be ruined, man. I want to be surprised by whatever, good or bad.
Most of the critics agree with me. It was a horrible movie. Throw it out. David Chase, go back to the drawing board. You don't know what you're doing.
I mean, they had the original director. They brought him back because he directed a lot of the best series of the producer because they were button heads. I read they were button heads, but he produced a lot of his favorite episodes. So that's why he brought him in for this. And you want to see the producer and director of any original series, like with the Child's Play coming back. Right. They got all the original characters from as many as they could from all the movies. You know, everybody's in there. Jennifer Tilly, Alex Vincent, the original, the little boy, you know, Andy. So like when you get that back, and it's hard, like the Cobra Kai, when you get those actors those are the roots of the show, man, then it's gonna usually be a success. The way they talked, I thought the acting was pretty good. I liked a lot of the characters.
I liked that you were able to see, you know, Paulie Walnuts.
Some
characters that you were wondering what type of how they were, but they didn't. What do they call that? Origins or whatever you want to call it. They didn't flush anybody's character out. They really didn't. Nobody knew what, and don't you know what I mean? Like
you didn't explain absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you didn't have to watch the Soprano TV series to watch the movie.
To watch that,
and that's what I read. Yeah.
So, like I said,
I'm gonna still check it out, but
they definitely should have came from a different angle.
Yes, as a super fan, I got to tell you, totally disappointed. It gets fucking 0 to me. So,
wow,
it was horrible.
I know the acting alone is worth watching though.
Yeah, the acting is okay. Yeah.
But you know, and like they were saying too.
You know, what's crazy is I thought the woman who played Carmela, I think she was the best out of everybody. Like there was, I don't know.
Scene.
What's that?
She was only in one scene.
No, Carmela. Oh no, Carmela's mom, not Carmela, the mother. I meant the mother.
Oh, you're talking about the mother, Olivia.
What's her name? Olivia.
Yeah, she's a great actor.
Sorry.
Yeah,
all the actors were great in there, but
Olivia. I out of everybody, I was like, man.
You want to see the original?
She kind of outshined everybody a little bit.
You want to see, like, even me as a fan, and you're a way bigger fan than I am, but I want to see the original. Like, if King of Queens comes back, I don't want to see a brand new set. I want to see the same house that they lived in, just like the same bar and all that. That, like, you know what I mean? I knew it was going to be different, so that's why I was like, yeah. Off the top of my head, I was like, that should have been a series, man. But you know.
Definitely.
Maybe they couldn't get everybody to commit. It's not easy to do.
Big thing, yeah.
So I think they blew the opportunity. But you know, you got Venom. I got to go check out Venom.
A lot of stuff came out while we were gone.
Yeah.
But I know I seen Woody Harrelson in Venom. I'm like, damn, where the hell has he been? What the hell?
Well, he plays Carnage.
Yeah.
So
A Child's Play is going to be good though, like you were saying, Alex.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and then
I had somebody come up to me the other day and be like, "You look like Jennifer Tilly." I was like, "You're fucking blind."
Tiny bit
what?
There. I could
really?
Tiny bit.
Probably the rack. It's probably the rack.
Tiny bit. No, little bit of features probably, but and you know what, my daughter, did you tell me that you were watching this? Didn't you tell me you were watching a Squid Game? Sorry. Or no? Did you watch that or no?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I thought, but my daughter wants me to watch. I guess it's a hot show right now or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No,
I just wanted to see if you guys know what that was because
I don't.
I don't.
What's it about?
I have no idea, but she wants me to watch it with her. I don't know if it's scary or not, but it's like number one on something.
So
somebody approached me.
We'll move on with the show. Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange. Trump indicates he will be trying to assert executive privileges to prevent prevent House investigation getting information. So former President Donald Trump indicates Thursday that he'd be trying to assert executive privilege to prevent the House committee investigating January 6th insurrection. I wonder why. And then Mr. Joe Biden, he says Biden refuses insert privilege to over Trump documents sought by January 6th committee. So they're going back and forth. Why do you think he doesn't want them to dig in, Tori? You think that they're going to try to link him to this insurrection? Or is it, what's the deal?
No, that's exactly why. They don't want him to dig because they don't want, he knows what they're going to find. And they're going to link him. And then, I mean, look at his track record.
Right.
Look at everything else. When people dig, they find, right? So, yeah, for sure. And he's steady trying to keep his army strong so he can run again.
Keep his army
2024, baby, 2024.
Oh, man. I saw somebody had on their, somebody here has their whole front yard, and it's probably like about they have like an acre on the corner, and they have pillars, and on each pillar they have a flag blowing.
That's that
and
house you mentioned before? Or no,
is
this a different house?
This is another one. And they have the most ridiculous ass flags everywhere. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? They have billboards, all kinds of shit. We're in Trumpville over here. So they got this shit on the back of their trucks and don't tread on me. And I'm like, man, this is insane. Yeah.
Creepy.
I don't care.
Perfect in time for Halloween. Damn.
It's been nice not. I wonder how many people are going to dress up like him.
Oh my god.
That's going to be funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People attract bad, obviously, according to R. Kelly's cells.
Oh, yeah. The R. Kelly thing.
Knew that was going to happen.
The memes are killing me, though. The R. Kelly memes. Have you seen any of them?
I haven't yet. I'll go on Twitter in a little bit. like
big ass Debo prison dudes telling him to sing and shit. Funny as fuck. Like, motherfucker, I said sing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's funny.
Mr. Orange. You know?
It's funny.
Mr. Orange.
Orange.
Oh, you want to be Mr. Brown, Mr. Pink? Who do you want to be?
Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
Because you're a faggot, all right?
Oh,
Why
my
can't we pick
God.
our own colors?
No way.
He was made in the early 90s, folks.
The four guys all fighting over who's going to be Mr. Black. So nobody wants to back down.
Like 93, I think.
Okay, I pick. You're Mr. Pink. Be thankful you're not Mr. Yellow.
Yeah, but Mr. Brown, that's a little too close to Mr. Shit.
Mr. Pink sounds like Mr. Pussy. How about if I'm Mr. Purple? I mean, that sounds good to me. I'll be Mr. Purple.
Great.
You're not Mr. Purple. Some guy on some other job is Mr. Purple. You're Mr. Pink.
Like a bunch of kids.
Oh my God.
Easy for you to say, you're Mr. White. You have a cool sounding name. Look, if it's no big deal, do you want to trade?
Hey, nobody's trading with anybody. This ain't a goddamn fucking city council meeting, you know. Now listen up, Mr. Pink. There's two ways you can go on this job. My way or the highway. Now what's it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
What's it gonna be, Mr. Pink? That's what they're telling Donald Trump. What's it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange. So Los Angeles County Sheriff won't enforce vaccination mandate in his agency. The Los Angeles County Sheriff says he will not enforce county vaccination in his agency. Sheriff Alex Villanueva, who oversees largest sheriff's department in the county with 18,000 employees, said Thursday a Facebook Live event he does not plan to carry out county mandate under Los Angeles County. Employees had to be fully vaccinated by October 1st. The mandate was issued an executive order in August, allow only for religion and medical exceptions. What do you think, Tori?
I think it's stupid. I personally think if you're in law or you come in contact with certain people, you have a certain platform, then your job should mandate you. I don't understand why he's not enforcing it. I don't know. I don't agree with it.
He might be a Trump.
I know.
Maybe a Mr. Orange.
I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with that and don't agree with me in the sense of, mandating this vaccine. I got the vaccine. I'm fine. I'm not dying. Nothing's sticking to my skin. I don't know the exact guarantee of how much it will help me, but I do know the numbers that I've seen. And again, I want to be 1 in 8, not 1 in, or I want to be 1 in 80,000, not 1 in 8, right? If I can do anything.
Go ahead.
What?
No, I was going to say, go ahead.
If I can do anything that's going to help keep me alive and other people alive, then I'm going to do it, whether I know you or not. And when you are in law and you're helping people, isn't it kind of contradicting what you do?
Right.
If you're supposedly
you need to be out
for
right?
for the better of the community and all of that. I just don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it. And as we continue to bury friends and family members and people we don't even know, and we watch everyone's loved ones pass away from this, there's a simple solution, or at least a solution to cut down. Maybe it's not a complete answer, but I say it.
It's kind of the only answer.
I want any percentage. I want any percentage of positive in the right direction it gives. I want every percentage, even if it's just 1%. I want it. I want the 20%. I want the 50% of survival. All of it. So if you take an oath to help people, isn't that part of your oath? It's just like the medical field.
Right.
It's my opinion.
For the people, right? I agree with you.
It's my opinion. Maybe I've watched too many people die from it, and it affects me personally. But it's my opinion.
I agree with you.
I got the shot. Hold on, my balls are tingling. Never mind. I'm okay
Mine
now.
too. Mine too. Oh,
so there you go.
I grew balls.
You went to Nicki Minaj's doctor or friend?
Yeah. See, there's a perk to it. I grew balls, and now I got my own. So.
So Mr. Piss Boy, R. Kelly sales soar 500% after guilty sex trafficking. So is R. Kelly?
He can't spend it.
Is he? I gotta ask you a question. Is R. Kelly on your playlist, or do you delete him? Not you personally, but I'm saying, do you delete him? Or do you?
I can't even So he's not on my playlist, but when he comes on the radio, it's so cringy to listen to, and I loved his songs. It really did. But when I start thinking about it, I'm like,
for real.
Fuck, we're singing about a 14-year-old right now.
Right.
So I had this conversation with Narissa, and she, I said, would you listen to it? She goes, I like Michael Jackson. I know he had a lot of things that, people were coming out. She goes, that's Michael Jackson, the person. She goes, but as an artist, I want to listen to his music. So I was like, oh, that's a different perspective. So I
got something to that.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I got
something to that
because
go ahead, sorry. I love Michael Jackson too, right? And we had and you might, if you're around me, you will hear me and Dominic joke. So Zach, we had this on-running joke about, and I guess it's not funny, but we kind of cracked about it. Michael Jackson song would play, and Zach would literally yell, "Raper, raper," and I'm like, "Bro, stop! This is a good song." And he's like, "He's a raper." The difference, and not that there's a difference in being a raper, but Michael Jackson's songs aren't provocative songs and words about sexual. Like he's not sexualizing most of his words, right? So when you hear his song, you don't instantly wonder who he's singing about. Is he singing about a female? Is he singing about a man? He wants to caress them, bump and grind them, right?
Like Prince.
When R. Kelly does,
when
R. Kelly sings about it, he is literally singing about sexual activity, which he then, exploits these people. and you find out later that the one, this song's made about Aaliyah, this song's made about this 15-year-old, this song's made, and it's like, I think that's the reason why I can fucks with Michael Jackson still, but I can't with R. Kelly, because it's two different ones, and I still feel rapey when, ooh, my warranty's calling me, sorry. So I still feel rapey when I listen to certain, just in general, because I can hear Zach's head, raper.
Right.
But it's different. I just feel it's different, and because of what he sings about, and it's all sexualized. So I can't listen to R. Kelly. I want to there's I tried. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I feel like I'm an accomplice to this. I can't listen.
Is he on your playlist, or would you delete him?
No, I delete him.
Alex?
I delete him.
I've actually, I asked my daughter the same thing not that long ago, and I was like, am I wrong for
listening
she was
to
like, no, but I wouldn't listen to him. And then, but there's some, I was like, it sucks because he's so great. So I have listened to some songs. I probably listened to maybe I got my favorites of him. So like, maybe it's like between 5 and 8 songs, maybe 5 top songs that I love. Like, I'll listen to those, I get my fix, and then, but I don't, no, he's not in my playlist. He
doesn't sexualize every song, but most of them are. So it's hard for me to listen to those.
The one song he is on my playlist, and that's because that's Diddy's song, is you know what song that is. So
yeah,
I don't want to give no props on the show, so I'm not saying no names.
No,
but the one that he did with Diddy, so that's the only one.
I just have a hard, I have a hard time listening to it, and I don't want that shit popping up in my playlist while I'm listening, working out or doing things. I'm like,
I looked at it like, you know what? There's so many other people that I love a lot more, so I just listen to them. That's all.
Well, I genuinely get bummed out when it comes on. I'm like, damn, bro, I can't even listen to your shit.
Right.
I gotta put my fucking hood on. I gotta pretend I don't know you.
Right.
Like,
yeah, there's a lot more R&B artists that I rather listen to.
Are you listening to him, Drake?
He's on my playlist. He's not one of my favorite artists. He never was.
Right.
Even when he was in his heyday, I don't think I ever listened to him. I didn't think he was, you know what I mean? Like, I like certain songs, like, that, what's the one where
Keith Murray.
Well, that,
Keith Murray. That's
Home Alone. No, but there's a song, Contagious. I like that. It was like parts Mr. Big or whatever.
I mean, every song he has is a hit, man. You know what I mean? It was a hit, so.
They are.
It's hard.
They are.
It's hard.
No, you better, hey, Alex, you better call Tyrone, right?
Right.
Call him. No.
Tyrone. So, I don't know if you still watch it yet, Alex, but David Chappelle's back in the news. He's been, ever since his new stand-up came out. Trent showrunner Jacqueline Moore won't work for Netflix again because of Dave Chappelle comment. Jacqueline Moore is a writer, co-showrunner on Netflix for Dear White People.
Mm-hmm.
She says, partying says with the stream service over alleged transphobic jokes David Chappelle made in his latest comedy act. He really went after them, but she said she's just done. But it's all fun and games. But I know this is a pretty hot topic that he's not afraid to talk about, and he doesn't give a fuck. So he's receiving a lot of backlash.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's not affecting the show. Are they canceling the show?
No.
Then there you go. I mean, he's like, bye. It's just, one, like they say, one monkey don't stop no show. I mean, that's what she chose to do.
Yeah. Just
like my man, I don't know the name, but it just popped in my head from Amazon, the CEO, he's seen all the corruption. He was like, I'm out of here. Hey, some people, helps sleep at night. So, hey, more power to her, man. She's standing up for what she believes in. So, hey, just like he said what he said, and not everybody is going to agree with it. She's just one of many, probably. So he's getting paid still, and like you said, he can really care less. I'm sure the check's in the bank already. So
I watched. Like I said, I watched it, and I thought it was really good, man. I really did.
Right. And you know what to expect from him, so it doesn't really. You know, it doesn't affect us like it does other people and all that. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's Dave Chappelle, man. Like, you got to know what you're gonna get every time with him. So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Here's a trailer I'll play with.
I would ask her, like, well, why didn't you quit, you know, from the get-go or something? I don't know. She's probably waiting to get paid herself.
He tells jokes for a living. Driving down these country roads is a lot like a meditation. He's deep in thought, back in the trance. 5 specials in as many years. How do you close a body of work that profound? I couldn't imagine the enormity of the pressure. And then he looks as if he's about to say something. What could he possibly have left to say?
Will you shut the fuck up, Morgan Freeman?
Sorry. I was just...
It's all right.
So shouts out to Dave Chappelle. I don't know if you watched it, but he said he was done doing comedy for a while. Stand up. It was in Detroit. It was recorded in Detroit. So I just wanted to
Right. I watched that that little segment or little feature in the beginning of that, and then I shut it off. So I was tired.
Yeah. So you gotta watch it. It's really
that was
good.
funny.
So Puerto Rico declares state of emergency over power grid critical conditions. Now we're in a state of urgent. We must execute the president of Puerto Rico Electric Power Attorney. Puerto Rico has declared a state of emergency due to critical conditions on their generating plant. Based on results, I can tell you that the procedure has already been approved. Blah blah blah. So, man, what's going on with Puerto Rico since the tsunami and the power outage? They still having problems over there in that country.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I mean, we're talking about like a lot of the Virgin Islands, you know, with Haiti and all this, but you know, you don't hear shit about Bahamas or, you know, where the big hot spot.
Puerto Rico, the smallest.
Yeah. I'm like,
Well, there's a lot of rich people that live in the Bahamas. I mean, even Oprah has a house there.
Oh,
yeah, Oprah has
right.
a house there. When I went to visit, they took a tour. You know, just going from one island to the other, it's lined with nothing but celebrity houses.
Yeah, the poor countries are suffering. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's lined with nothing but famous people over there. So yeah, it's money.
Money.
Yeah, lack of caring. Sad.
Sad out to. I mean, prayers
sad.
goes
They
out.
deserve our help, and they deserve that care.
If they have the power grid goes down on the fucking island, I mean, now
Oh my God.
power. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Can cause a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Havoc.
Yeah, seriously. I just hate how they're isolated.
You know what? I got it. You know, all the movies that I watch from Hollywood and all that, they always mention, you know, this and Walking Dead and all that. They said, you know, we can make an iPhone that has a 1 terabyte, but we still live off of fossil fuel. Like, so we every power grid, everything is off of fossil fuel. So, I mean, we need to figure out as a world how to use renewable energy, solar,
Right,
you know what I mean? So we don't have these problems. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, it's 2021.
Greed.
We can't figure this shit out. We can't figure it out.
Right.
Oh, they can. They can.
No.
It's greed.
Yeah, it's all about money. At the
I'm too worried about, you know.
Yeah, because the
passing
oil
laws
companies,
on taking
companies,
condoms off and shit like that.
yeah, oil companies would flip the
Bullshit
fuck out
like
if they
that.
say, "Hey, you know what? We're going to use renewable energy. We're going to use this. We're not going to use fossil fuel anymore." You know what I mean? So it all comes down to money.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
The expense of others.
happy. I sent this to my ex-wife.
Selfish.
It is coming along, hopefully really soon. Pfizer asks FDA to authorize COVID vaccine for children to 5 to 11. So they're pushing and pushing and pushing. Hopefully this gets approved. So I'm hoping in the next 30 days that my daughter is able to get vaccinated.
Sounds like it will be.
Yeah.
It's a matter of when. So.
Well, you got to remember a lot of, I think Tori sent that the other day. Half the population of the world is vaccinated.
Right.
And
right.
if we
now we got to take care of the kids.
Yeah, if we get these kids vaccinated, now we're talking about maybe 3/4 of the world getting vaccinated.
Right.
So, and Chris says he don't see anything wrong with a little bump and grind. So.
Hey, bump your shit, bro. You free to bump whatever you want.
Yeah, but I can't listen to that. See, that's one of the ones I can't fuck with. As soon as I hear it, I'm like, he's bumping and grinding.
I'll give you another worse one. The worst one, worse than that. Feeling on your booty.
Feeling on your booty.
Yes.
They just get worse and worse.
Feeling on your
half on a baby. All
half on
yes.
I mean,
I
love that song. That song is
all
the shit, but I will never listen to it no more.
So can you
have no more kids either? So.
Alex or Tori knows. You remind me of my Jeep. What girl do you know that reminds of you of a fucking car? I just want you to know.
Who said it? What?
So we used to. There was this man. We're so mean. Back in the day, there was this big girl, and she used to wear like little booty shorts and tube tops. She should not have been fucking wearing it. And they used to sing that about her. You remind me of my Jeep. Right, because you put the bra on the Jeep. I'm like, y'all ain't even fucking right.
I want to know what he was thinking.
Oh my god!
I don't know what he was thinking when he wrote the song. Oh, look at that girl. She remind me of my Jeep. What?
Mm-hmm. Right. He want to ride.
I kind of put it together pretty quick, but that's horrible.
There it is.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
I think after listening to like the girl, like you watched that. Did you guys watch that special that they did, the documentary or whatever?
I gotta watch it.
So after watching that and hearing the women speak and talking about the times that they were victimized by him,
right,
and what songs were out in that era, right?
Oh my god!
And those times, and you link it together, you're like, "Whoo, I can't fucks with you no more. I can't fucks with you. No." You literally are peeing on little girls and then releasing this song.
Right.
There's no doubt in my mind that they're about that. And what about the allegations of him doing this sexual abuse and whatever to boys as well? Absolutely fucking believe that. Absolutely. I believe that this all stemmed from his sexual abuse as a child.
Right.
When you listen to the family members, the brothers, the people who said he was abused when he was younger and how he was, this absolutely has stemmed from there. And then he gets to this celebrity status because of his. Don't get me wrong, his voice is incredible. You have so many people surrounding you trying to protect their cash cow, even though the cash cow is rotted, right?
Sure.
It's fucking rotted and vile and disgusting, but it's paying everybody. So you have to protect it. You got to protect it. And that's exactly what these people did. And I think they should be all held accountable. The ones that it came out that they had an AIDS. What, am I rapping? What is happening here?
Oh, listen.
I can't hear nothing.
Me your face. I'm gonna piss on it.
David Chappelle.
I'm like, who am I fighting to talk over right now? I heard piss and now, I think they should be held accountable as well. They're accomplices to him torturing and raping and abusing young underage people.
There you go.
Why shouldn't they?
Yeah, he had all the power and freedom to do whatever he wanted for years.
Well, a lot of them admitted.
For like 2 decades. What the fuck?
A lot of them admitted, and a lot of the girls who were found to be telling the truth said he was there. He picked me up. He knew about it. So what's the difference in them doing it and the guy standing at the door? Isn't he part of it?
Yeah, he definitely.
I don't understand.
So the U.S. Marshals identified a man at the LA Dodger game. He's been on the run for 23 years. So they thought that he was this U.S. Marshal asked the public to help to identify a man investigating strongly the most wanted fugitive. 23 years. John,
I think I'll catch a game.
Was convicted in late 1990 for $350 million bank fraud scheme and sentenced 17 years in prison. So this guy's been on the run, right?
Now he's going to jail for buying an $8 hot dog.
Wait a minute. So, and
was
then
it really him?
No. So the next day they said the U.S. Marshals tracked down Dodgers fan who resembled most wanted fugitive and said, "Oops."
Oh, that's a lawsuit right there. Buddy. Lawsuit right there. Thank you. Free season tickets for 5 years for the next 5 years.
And free hot dogs. And free hot dogs. I want hot. I would throw hot dogs in there. I'd throw food in there.
I wish they would have thought I was somebody when I was at the Tiger game.
They said,
damn, I probably resemble like 500,000 Mexican guys that did all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah,
like,
they go
free tickets for.
Yeah, they go.
I want Miguel Cabrera bat, 500 bat.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, we fucked up."
Right.
Oh shit. That's
Two
not
of those, 3 of those.
As I'm eating a hot dog.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they knocked on his
own hot dog
They
stand.
knocked
Not coming
on the door and
I
they
want a
said,
hot dog real bad.
right, the sports mouth dogs.
"Hey,
Damn.
we are under arrest." So here it is, the story that I was talking about all day yesterday. Removing a condom without consent, known as stealthing, is now illegal in California. So you're in the motion, you're doing the, you're fucking, you're in your
say
third,
this for your show, buddy.
you're in your third pump, you're in your third pump, and you're like, wait a minute, can I take off my condom? Yes, you can. Hold on, let me get you to sign this consent form.
Damn. Pull out. I would have them do it on my phone. Use the phone,
Then what are they gonna do? They're gonna digitally sign it?
Hit the enter. You forgot to hit the enter.
Please click yes or no.
Right.
What?
That's crazy as hell.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least it's controlled, man. So either you sign it or you don't have a baby.
Well, I think it's just your word against theirs. It's the same. It's the same as if you accuse somebody of something. Your word. I'm
gonna play this for you guys. Hold on.
Man.
So back to
like you're the maker of the condom. How do you know it? Like that's so dumbest shit I've ever read.
This is so funny, but this was Dave Chappelle. Look, check this out. And this is old. This is from a show.
Special someone, and you're letting your desire for each other take you to incredible heights. But these days, you can never be too sure they aren't going to dispute whether the sex was consensual.
Wait a minute. Before we go any further.
Which is why this night calls for love contract.
First season.
It's just a document saying that you're a willing participant in this sexual experience.
Well, I am.
Sign here and here.
Yeah, baby.
And initial there.
And here, or highlight there.
And just initial there if you decline.
That's so funny, this picture and that shit.
No. It's not going down.
Pretty much standard. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm still horny. Let's do this, girl. Oh.
So I mean, like this guy was ahead of his game. Did you see?
He said, "Sign right there, baby." Like,
I'm still horny. Let's do this, girl.
So do you stop in the middle and be like, "Hey, I need someone to sign this consent form"? Like, what the fuck?
No, you do it at dinner. What's wrong with you?
Right, exactly.
Do it at dinner, man, and that sets everything right there. That sets the table.
No, I mean, so Tori, if a guy's in midstream and he's like, and you're like, oh, come in me, let me pull my condom off. I need you to consent to this. Like, do they record you? I mean, what? I mean, because this is really goofy. Why is California so fucking goofy? What do you say when someone says, "Do I have your consent?" Like, are you recording me, motherfucker? What's going on? Like, what is your thoughts on that?
Right. That's a good question. I don't know, because I'd be thinking that, like, how do you know I said it's okay? Is there something on your phone? Is there like an app for this? I don't know.
I can see the wheels turning. Okay, I need you to DocuSign this and saying you.
I need you to DocuSign.
You give me consent.
Right. I need this notarized.
You got
Can you take care of this for
babe.
me?
Do you got DocuSign? I really want you to come in me.
Right.
I need you to take this. I need you. Do you have? Oh, my earring just fell off.
Right.
Babe.
Like,
I got into
hold that
it.
thought. I gotta get this notarized.
Hold that thought.
Shit,
I need my earring.
And I'm saying, Alex, if a girl says, please take your condom off, and you say, wait a minute, I need to have you consent to this. I mean, what do you say to that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Do you got DocuSign?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, DocuSign. Maybe you.
I'd be like, take another shot.
I don't know.
Don't
So I was
worry
gonna
about
say
it.
maybe you do. Oh, Alex.
Just take another shot. Let's
Bartender, we
Celebration.
need another shot here.
I look at it like a
Hey,
celebration.
Can you check? I slide a napkin across the bar. Just check yes or no on the napkin. It's
Right.
okay.
Pull out the credit card machine.
It'll hold up in court.
I think this world has just.
Do they give suggestions on that? Is there like a suggestion box on how to do this?
No.
No.
I just seen the picture. I didn't even look up I didn't even read the story. I looked it up, but I didn't even read it. I just seen the picture and started cracking up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
concerned.
I'm speechless. No.
We're all stumped.
We're
thinking of like what would happen.
So California signs this into
Lip tip condoms. I'm trying to tell you years ago.
Yeah. So if you live in
Problem solver.
If you live in California, make sure you get your woman or guy to agree and consent without.
Or get better condoms. Yeah.
So this was a crazy story. Black real estate agent and his black client filed lawsuit after being handcuffed by police during a home showing.
What?
Yeah. Sir, you like the 4-bedroom, and the cops say, freeze, black people. What are you doing in this neighborhood? So this was in Michigan. A black father and their black agent had filed federal lawsuits against city of Wyoming, Michigan. I don't know where Wyoming, Michigan is. Must be a lot of Trumpers. A Wyoming police chief, 6 police officers, after they were ordered by police officers out of the home, they were touring in handcuffs. The real estate agent, Eric Brown, was showing, and in his client, Roy, and his 15-year-old son. On August 1st, when the police responded to a neighborhood call showing up at the house, ordered them inside to leave their hands in the air and handcuffed.
Oh, my God.
Hey, black people, what are you doing in this house? You're under arrest.
That is, I mean, I'm not trying to laugh at it. That is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I hope they win their lawsuit. I really do. How embarrassing. You know what, though? On their side, I guess it really showed them a projection of what their life would have been like living in that house and in that neighborhood. So good thing that happened then and not fucking later. Because could you imagine if the neighbors called then? The neighbors knew that fucking house was up for sale. All neighbors know when a house is up for sale, especially when you show up with a realtor. Like, they're not dressed like fucking hood rats, right? So, yeah, that's fucked up.
Well, you had a Karen that called the police. So, Wyoming, Michigan is in western part of the state. It is by Grand Rapids. It looks like a suburban.
Trumpville.
Is it? I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that way. If you're going to the west,
Republican field over there. I mean, come on, man.
If you're going to the west of the state, yeah.
I've never been there, but
like Michigan and all that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure we ain't got to be there to know it's Trump.
I mean, look at the
votes.
story.
There, guy. That's where all the votes came from.
So I
hope they win that lawsuit.
That's shitty. Hey, Negro, what are you doing in this neighborhood?
Motherfucker. So ridiculous.
Snapchat boosts effort to root out drug dealers. I thought this story was interesting. Snapchat has developed a new tool to educational content to crack down the sales of deadly counterfeit pills on the messaging app. I didn't know this was going on Snapchat. I guess they were selling.
Hey, Facebook should be watching this shit.
Yeah, they're selling Percocets, oxycodone, Xanax. All these are fake pills and laced with fentanyl and all that. I think this is very, very important. That
absolutely.
media should not allow you to sell these pills that are killing our kids, killing our entertainers, killing everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
there
was
should be
somebody that was on my news
regulations.
feed. There was somebody that was on my feed that was doing that. I'm like, he's just really selling. He's like, I got those blues. I got those blues. I'm like, damn, for real? For real?
For real?
Mm-hmm. Flashing his money and shit. And then next thing you know, he had Benihana. I'm like, oh, hell.
I'm going to play this video. It's got a commercial because I don't know why it won't allow.
Or almonds. Or maybe it's cinnamon. Now, I could start by removing a lot of things from my diet and adding them back in one at a time until I find the culprit. Or I could find out what might actually be bothering me before removing and adding foods back in again. I'm going to do that.
It's a problem skyrocketing among teens and young adults. Counterfeit pills being sold online. Some can be deadly. The Drug Enforcement Administration put out its first public safety alert in 6 years, warning parents and kids to look out for these fake pills online. This morning, one social media platform is unveiling new tools to educate users on the dangers of counterfeit pills. But for some devastated parents, the warnings are coming too late.
As soon as I knocked on his door, I knew something was wrong.
Amy Neville says her son, Alexander, was smart and adventurous. Like some young people, he was curious about drugs.
I honestly think he got bored during the pandemic and he decided he wanted to experiment with OxyContin. I believe he found this drug dealer through a mutual friend on Snapchat. He said, I gotta talk to you guys. I got these pills. They really have a hold on me and I don't understand why.
Amy made plans for him to go into treatment, but he never made it.
I remember looking at him, putting my hand on his arm, and I said, please don't take any pills today. The following morning, I got up and I kind of remember thinking, I didn't hear him all night. That's so weird. I went and knocked on his door.
She discovered Alexander had overdosed.
After the conversation we just had, how could he have taken so much oxy that he died? Like, it just didn't make any sense.
The pill his parents say he purchased from a dealer on Snapchat was laced with a lethal amount of fentanyl.
Snapchat was where Alex hung out with his friends during the pandemic. It's like this playground, but it's really a scary place.
Amy is one of a growing number of parents calling on social media companies to crack down on dealers selling deadly counterfeit pills on their platforms. Some parents say Snapchat's model makes it particularly dangerous, and they're targeting the app with full force.
Any content that is posted on there disappears. As long as their kids are still dying because they're buying these drugs through their platform, they're failing, and they're failing miserably.
Jaime Puerta's 16-year-old son, Daniel, also overdosed last year.
He allegedly reached out to a drug dealer through Snapchat on March 31st. That evening, we had a wonderful night, kissed me on the cheek, and I said goodnight to him. And the next morning, when I walked into his bedroom, I found him dead. And they had found...
It's just so sad that this is happening with our children.
So sad.
Yeah. So if you guys, definitely you guys, we're all parents here, but if you're definitely your son or daughter is alienating himself and involved just in social media, definitely check on your children.
Yeah, put restrictions on it, just like the social media platforms should do. And hey, they're the algorithm masters. There's no, like we just talked about technology. And so, I mean, there's no reason why they can't track this shit down. They're just being that money issue and just being fucking lazy, man. And it's taking lives, and that's not cool. So,
yeah.
Imagine, back in the day, we used to hear about people sending drugs, mailing drugs, how easy it was. So
right.
Can you imagine how much 10 times, 100 times easier this is?
Yeah.
And then you got people meeting each other. I don't understand. I don't understand how you could be, and it's not, maybe there's something mental going on with certain kids that are on there, and social media don't, need to be just watched, paid attention to a little bit more. But But yeah, that's just crazy to think you can, meet somebody and, man, somebody you don't even know, let alone buy a car to get, other than get drugs. It's just crazy. It's so, I'd be scared to do that. You know what I mean? I'd be scared. Shit. So,
yeah, but when you're hooked, you don't care.
yeah, and however it starts,
and then Snapchat allows you to hide it because everything gets deleted.
And usually, how do people find out about that? Through a friend, a so-called friend. So,
Parents, check on your kids. Check on your kids.
Hopefully this helps a lot, and they catch it, nip it in the butt now, man, because it's a horrible thing to any parent to deal with, especially losing in any way but like that.
Right. So we'll move on to some NFL stuff. John Gruden apologized for racist language in 2011 emails, NFL investigation. John Gruden said he's sorry for sending an email back in 2011 containing racist language, saying that the comment he wrote was horrible. The email, according to Wall Street Journal, contained nasty remarks about NFL player associated executive Dimitri Smith. So I guess he made some racial comments about Dimitri, and he's a black guy. So why would this come up after all this time, Alex? We're talking over 10 years.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But you know what? Once again, whether you say it to somebody's face or you say it on social media, once you say something, guess what?
It's forever there.
Can't take it back. So shit came back to haunt him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. Watch what you say. You ain't got nothing kind to say. Don't say nothing at all.
I agree.
So
watch what you say. Who you are, John Gruden, doesn't matter. Watch what you say. Watch what you say.
Chucky.
Be mindful. Absolutely.
Jump over to soccer. Brazilian football player is charged with attempted murder after kicking referee in the head. I was like, wow. I didn't get to see the video.
Was that on purpose?
It says Brazilian football is facing charges attempted murder after
it was
kicking
on purpose.
Referee in the head.
I don't know why I laughed, but it's crazy.
Yeah, was arrested after he attacking referee in the head during a match on Monday in Brazil. A match between sports club and a different organization. Robert was playing.
Yeah, it was on a bad call. He kicked him more than once too.
Wow.
Oh well, then he deserves it.
Hello.
You don't kick people in the head. My God.
You can't kick people in the head, motherfucker.
I mean, could have killed him. One kick.
Like, I know that sport is, very emotional and traumatic, and all of the tension is raised while playing, but still, the fuck?
All because of a yellow card. And those don't know what that means. That means you get 2 yellow cards, and you get the red card after the third penalty. You get a penalty kick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
I don't know if that was the first yellow card or the second, but it really doesn't matter.
I want to give shouts out to we're waiting on the raw video, but I know with the tragic of Ashley passing, Lowe's been busy, so I'm waiting for the raw video for our 100th episode. I'm still waiting, Doc, for our MP3, our MP3 from the show. But I want to give shouts out to Nando Aztec. He did our new intro, and I'm just waiting for everything to be done so I can have release.
Thanks a lot, man.
So appreciate it. Yeah, if I was at home, Nando, Eladio actually gave me one of your face masks for Aztec. And I thought that was really cool. He's like, hey, man, you want it? So he gave it to me. Alex was with me. So shouts out to Nando. Putting his work.
Keep doing big things, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. He was I believe he was in Manhattan on a billboard. So, hey, any day, man, Puff Daddy going to be calling you. So.
Don't forget us little people when he does.
Yeah. Well, he did he did our intro.
I know.
I
I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait for us to be able to play it.
Wait till it's done.
I feel cool as shit. I'm like,
I got
ooh.
that on my playlist. I replaced that with R. Kelly.
Let's replace all Kelly shit. I'm like, this is my
Put our
own
intro on
song.
that shit.
Mm-hmm. So, he just said my name.
He said my name.
No.
Yeah, it's dope. I love it though. It is dope.
So
you're trying to get my own autograph.
So Russell Wilson gets his 100th win fastest than anyone ever in the league. What is your thoughts, Alex? Because I know they did. They're, you know what I mean. They won one Super Bowl. They lost the other day.
Congratulations, Sierra. My bad. Hold on. Wait. Shout out to Russell Wilson, man. He's the shit. No, I'm a big fan of Russ Wilson. I wasn't on Thursday night because my boy Matt Stafford put it on him. But
he did.
It's all good though. I've been a Russ Wilson fan forever, man. But I don't know. We'll see what he does, man. But even if he loses, like I said, he still wins because he got Sierra, man.
I mean, they're in last place though. They're 2-3 now.
Right.
So
there's 13 more games to go. So
there you go.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Hey, Raina, thanks for checking in.
So Tyson Fury laughs at Wilder's knockout predictions. Gets more. Get me knocked out in the third round. You little bitch. You little pussy. He's gonna knock.
I'm sorry for laughing. Your delivery was great on that one.
This is the realest
little bit,
especially for the heavyweights.
Yeah,
in a long time. So this is huge, man.
It is.
They got it's 1-1. So this is the rubber match, and
he says
I like them both a lot. I love how they trash talk and they keep it,
keep it 100, keep it 100,
keep it boxing and shit. And they just go in there and they knock each other out. So I think Wilder's gonna. I don't know. We'll see because the way he got handled last time, but he's got a lot more to prove than Fury to me. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Wilder in like 8th round or something like that. I'll just say 8th round.
What is that fight coming up?
That's tonight.
Oh, is that tonight?
Oh, is it tonight? Why did I think that's tonight?
The undercard though.
Tonight?
Once again, I'm the undercard guy, and God, I gotta look for his name, but Puerto Rican fighter, Berlanga. He's kid's a beast. Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico should be very proud of this guy. They had
I saw some clips of him.
Yeah, he's one of them guys that, like I said, man, if you don't know who he is, he's a coming, and that's why he's been doing these big undercards. He was on the Floyd Mayweather, Jake Paul undercard, I think.
Oh.
And
I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, he's the real deal. He's that should be done in like 2-round tops. His fight. So
I'm gonna get out to
that's gonna be a good one to watch.
If you're listening,
it's gonna be a good card
showing you FanDuel. So I'm looking at the odds right now on FanDuel because I got to count, and it looks like Fury's the underdog in this one.
Okay.
So right now, if you
see, and that's what's scary because they got him as the underdog, but he won last time. I mean, that's
so. If
go
I
ahead. That's what I wanted to know.
So if I put money on Fury, I don't win much because the odds it's only -3. But
right,
you know,
got to put like
Wilder's a favorite.
$1,000 just to get 200, or that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I don't know what else is on this fight. It doesn't say. Hold on. You said there's other people on this fight?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about the monster. Berlanga, Puerto Rican fighter that everybody should tune in just to see him alone. So
I want to see if he was on this.
I can't find the card, but Fox Sports 9 p.m. ESPN 2. So this is not even on the pay-per-view. So this is for free.
We got Alvarez's fight coming up on the 30th against Plant.
Yeah, Khalid Plant. That's gonna be a good one too, man. But yeah, that's gonna be a good fight tonight. I'm gonna check it out. Get my mind back on the sports scene.
The NHL,
right?
So I read this. I got this story, and I think this is crazy because I know the NHL is really locked down compared to the NBA. I think there was only like I wanted to say a handful of players that were not vaccinated. But the NHL investigated Evander Kane for using fake vaccine card. San Jose Sharks.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now?
There's always a way, right?
Who did this?
Evander Kane, he's from the Sharks, is being investigated on allegation using a fake COVID-19 vaccine card. It is not legitimate. A person familiar with the investigation says the league is looking into whether Kane submitted a fake card. The person spoke to Associated Press. Using a fake card vaccination is illegal in both United States, Canada, and will be against NHL rules. So this guy, if they find out this is fake,
he's trying to get fired on his day off.
Yeah, he will be banned.
That's crazy.
He will be banned.
What the fuck?
For real, that's
so his career. Just
your career,
how you be that fucking stupid?
See,
did you not think they were
gonna
get
a
check
shot.
it?
Right.
Fucking, you play hockey. Like, did you not think they were gonna check it? You're probably one of the one people that didn't have it, so you're under the microscope. You're total fucking suspect.
Right. Could be facing jail time on top of all
Not
of
very
that.
smart. On top of jail time, fire,
Everything.
Fire, all of it.
Your whole
All
career.
of it.
To fucking cheat.
And using the counterfeit, that's extra on there. And just
Oh my
violators
God.
facing fine and
What
up to
a
5 years in
dumbass.
prison.
Hey,
Okay, so
shouts out to my cousin. I know she's on the board. Marina, thank you for a great birthday. I love you. Awesome. Thanks for all the drinks.
Thank you for your hospitality.
yes, so much.
Was on bump. My a lot of people said, "Oh, you taking your girl there? Her panties are gonna come off." It was a great.
My underwears are about to come off.
Okay.
Now, just on the first glass of wine.
If I wore panties that day, they would have came off. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm glad you said it on the other side. Then.
I know, right? Listen, let me go ahead and tell you though, that creme brulee, bitch.
I know you guys kept like, try this. I was like, no,
so
I'm good.
It was toasted to perfection. Literally toasted to perfection. All of it.
The homemade ice cream. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to the Dirty Dog Jazz Club for sure.
Oh man, I wish we could hear the band tonight.
That place was
such a vibe. It was great. Everything was amazing. Thank you so much for having us. I can't wait to return, friend.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie, home games in question.
Wow, don't.
Yeah, they did.
I don't like hearing his name. Period. Like that.
Carried away over here.
I think this guy might, his career might be over. You know what I mean? They might say, you know what, just get this guy out of the fucking league.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You're fired.
Damn. You say you're fired. I don't know, man. He's too good of a player. I don't think they'll boot him like that. But if he ain't gonna get vaccinated and on top of other shit,
slip a fake vaccination card in his pocket. We'll get him fired.
Call Evander.
We'll get him fired.
I don't know. Call Evander's boy. Have him hook up with your people.
I'll play this video. 18.
I don't know if I was making money like that and I'm on a good team, got a chance to win a ring, man. I think I'm gonna take the chance and get the shot. And if I die, I die happy. I die a champion. You know what I mean? So that's just my take. But hey, if he doesn't, guess what? That helps. Anything for my Pistons to help my Pistons team. So hey, I hope he gets the boot. Beat it. He's in the East. So
18 former NBA players arrested for federal authorities in alleged health scams.
They're defrauding the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan at $4 million. NBC News correspondent for Investigations, Tom Winters, here with us. All right, Tom, an NBA champ.
And Glenn Davis.
Stephon Marbury's cousin are among the people arrested here. Tell us more about who was involved and what they allegedly did here.
Well, first off, if you had told somebody back when Sebastian Telfair was tearing it up in New York City high school athletics and he'd one day be known as Stephon Marbury's cousin, I think people would have been very shocking. But yes, that is what happened with his professional career. So that's what we refer to Stefan. To Sebastian Telfair.
Even more shocking, though, is this case he's involved with.
More shocking. It boils down to this: what these players
miles on their list.
Coming up with this scheme, where they would essentially say, we're not going to have medical procedures done, but we're going to send a notice to the NBA's health and wellness program, and we're going to say, look, we had these procedures done, we had to pay out of pocket, so can you guys reimburse us? Can you send us that? And they would put together these fake invoices, which were apparently not on letterhead, had poor grammar, according to the indictment, and were for procedures that occurred while some of them were playing basketball in Taiwan.
You might get blocked for this one.
Having a medical procedure in the United States.
It out there.
The players actually came together here and said, we had root canals on the same day with the same teeth. It just got to a point where anybody looking at this could say, you know what, there's probably a problem here. Yeah. There's probably some fraud here. The NBA actually tried to claw back some of the money from the players, and some of the players actually did pay them back at different points. At the end of the day, we had 18 former NBA players right now facing federal charges.
I don't mean to laugh here because obviously the charges, they're federal, it's serious. But I mean, when you talk about a bunch of guys getting together with mistakes, sloppy letterhead, all saying we're having a root canal. I mean, it just seems like a poorly hatched scheme. But they were charged with conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud. Those are big charges. What kind
Straight up bozo list.
Be in here? And aside from the really sloppy handwriting and all of those mistakes, how did authorities get tipped off that this was going on?
Well, we asked U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss, her last press conference with us. Of course, she took over for fired U.S. Attorney Jeff Berman. She is actually going to be leaving that office shortly for the Biden administration's new handpicked choice. We asked her about
what's a bunch of boneheads? Like, really?
If you people that know the NBA and we grew up watching these guys, if you look at that list, the list says it all. Everybody on that list says it all. They probably blew through their money. Right. That's why they're doing that. Everybody on that list, and especially how they poke fun at Sebastian Telfair.
Okay,
he was supposed to be like the next coming of, Allen Iverson or some shit like that.
Nobody questioned why these guys were supposedly paying out of pocket and doesn't have insurance. They don't have insurance?
Well, this must have been the NBA's healthcare system.
Right. Well, but
pay and get
they're no longer in
reimbursed?
the league no more, too, so you know what I mean?
Motherfucker, go get yourself some Medicaid or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, though. They were probably getting
you don't have a private health. But this is the thing. When you have certain health, I mean, I guess I'm just trying to think here.
Well, the NBA,
They had certain health care, but maybe certain things weren't being covered, so they were just lying and saying that they were paying out of pocket.
And usually dentists,
dentistry,
dentistry doesn't usually.
But you got enough money to have dental insurance. Why?
Right. What they ain't got? Yeah, like
maybe like a $500 deductible, right?
Right.
Like,
they should have better insurance, right?
But so that right there is like a red flag. Why the fuck these motherfuckers ain't got real insurance?
But here's the thing: it was a scam.
Somebody.
It was a scam. This is the oldest scam in the book. They did it on. Shout out to Sopranos. They were making fake invoices, submitting it to the NBA, and the NBA didn't question it. They just paid them out. You know what I mean? It's the oldest thing. Submit fake fucking documents. Submit that you had.
Then I blame the person that's accepting these fake documents, because how stupid are you?
They just said it was repeated.
Good.
Chicken scratch. Like they couldn't even fill shit out right. That's crazy.
Yeah,
then it's not their fault. It's the person who who let them go ahead and have their broken leg work done 5 times.
Right. At least change the damn lie. Jesus.
The same tooth removed 10
like
times.
You said, it was the 18 guys there. You already looked at the list and you're like, well, they were boneheads anyways. You know what I mean?
Look at that list, man.
Yeah.
Look at that list, bro.
Oh, no.
Bozo Ball City. Sorry.
Yeah, so
I mean, Glenn Davis got a championship, but anybody else out of there, I don't think does.
Yeah.
So he got nice teeth, though.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So first Jack Morris, now Jim KAAT. Sorry for slavery reference during playoff game in MLB. Longtime MLB announcer Jim KAAT is in some scandal hot water after he shockingly made a slavery reference why calling an Astro White Sox game. KAAT commented on came in the second inning, game 2, stepped up to the plate when he announced Buck Showalter shared the story about the first time. So I'll play the
I don't know how much you've seen of KAAT, but everybody talks of this guy should be a star, an all-star.
That's what they look like. I don't know about the rest of it. First time I saw him in the big leagues, I looked around the dugout and I said, "Can we have one of those?" That's what they look like.
Get a 40-acre field full of them.
I mean, strong.
Wow, that's worse than what Jack Morris said, bro. It's pretty close. I mean, you know, I shouldn't even. I mean, it's bad. It's all bad, but I'm just saying
bad.
And I'm being a little biased, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But that was like.
That's
wow.
awesome. That's crazy.
He shot that one out like he had that one in a holster for real. Like, I don't know, because can't take it back. I'll leave it at that. Can't take it back.
Can't take that.
And for them people, anybody out there that doesn't know the player he's talking about, Johan Makanda, he's Cuban, so. But no matter what race you are, it's a horrible thing to say. Horrible.
Seriously.
Horrible.
No place for that in no sports.
Yeah.
Especially baseball.
Absolutely. Right?
I mean, they should, you know, if you're an MLB announcer and you just saw Jack Morris get sidelined for making dumb comments, probably shouldn't make any more.
This guy's been doing it forever. I mean.
Right.
Forever. I don't know. Sometimes I question, was that an accident? Do they know what they're saying? Jack Morris, all of them. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you didn't get put in this position, you know what I mean, just last night. So
no, this isn't the first time. This is something that they've done their entire career. They're just now getting a light shine on them.
Right. And once again, you know, they you know, you can apologize. I guess to the second chance thing, you can apologize, but I don't know. It's happening an awful lot, and they keep apologizing.
No,
apologies are you going to keep
I don't know.
So.
Even though that wasn't the last person, like it wasn't them repeating it. Somebody else just got caught. Like Drake said, somebody else just got caught doing it. So shouldn't you learn from their mistake?
Right. Someone's going to have to be the. You know.
There's no excuse. You're in the same group of people together and in the same profession. There's no excuse.
Yeah, someone's gonna lose their job and be the I can't think of the word, but example.
I just think that they're such bigots, and this is things that have gone on for so long that they're just messy with it because they don't think that it's gonna affect them. They're too big. It slips out. They, you know, it's who they are, right? It's who they are it's who they are. So they're just messy with it because they don't see it as being, you know, they're not tiptoeing around anything. They fully believe this.
Yeah, that shit shot out like a cannon, bro. I don't know.
But rolled off his tongue so easy. No, there was no stutter.
Too, right.
There was no stutter. This is dinner time talk for him. This is what he does all day, every day. He talks like this all the time. He taught his children this, his wife, his whole family knows this about him. They just caught it on tape this time.
You know, there's I always feel like there's got to be something more to it than that. Which
what do you think
probably,
as family? So what do you think when this happens to somebody and they get caught? I know the family has to for the camera, for the camera. They have to be supportive, right? Or he didn't mean it, or backpedal for him. But I'd be wondering what they think. Like, are they the same, or are they like, well, he knew better?
Yeah, I would like to go to Twitter and maybe do a little digging and see if anybody tried to stick up for his dumbass comments.
Yeah, go dig, report back. Go dig
like
and
if
report
their family went on there or anything like that, or leave my dad alone.
Yeah, they did. We're gonna come for them. No. Let's drag them, Alex. Let's drag them.
Right.
So Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, unlikely heroes. This was in the wild card. This was a couple days before
Wednesday.
Here it is. This was the walk-off.
Reyes fires. Swinging a drive. Deep left field. This is way back. Walk him off. Taylor!
So bittersweet when I
That's
see stuff like that
exciting.
because
That was exciting.
I just want my team to be in there so bad.
I know,
It's
right?
always bitter. It's always bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's got to lose.
Yeah.
So that was
exciting.
Cody Bellinger is the shit. He's pretty good.
So the playoffs are in full swing in the MLB, but I got to be honest with you, the Dodgers went down. They're down 1-0 last night. They got beat by the Giants. The Braves and the Brewers are underway. The Brewers lead that series 1-0. Houston is 2 up on the Sox, and then Tampa Bay and Boston are 1-1. Let's go to you, Alex. Tampa Bay, Boston. Who wins that series?
I like Tampa Bay.
Okay.
They're just hot. They're just hot, and I'm not a fan of Boston, so. I was
Sox.
happy they beat the Yankees, knocked the Yankees out. Now it's their turn. So.
Okay.
And I'm not a fan.
Sox.
Say it again.
Sox in Houston.
Oh, Houston. I mean, you would think, I can't. Your dad said it last week. I said, who do you hate the worst out of the Central Division? White Sox. So I agree with them.
All right. Giants and Dodgers. That series.
I like the Dodgers.
Okay. And then Brewers and the Braves. Brewers lead that series 1-0.
I don't know. I like the Braves. I always like the Braves. I think it's going to be Tampa Bay, and the Dodgers.
At the end,
just
last
throw it
dance.
out there. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there, but I don't know. There's a lot of good teams in the West, so anything can happen over there. But I think it's going to be Tampa Bay and the Dodgers.
All right. So I'm going to jump around and go to the NFL. This is probably the last story there, or last thing I'm going to talk about. So the Lions are 0-4. They face the Vikings. I think the Vikings. The Lions are plus 10. So that means
I still wouldn't take them. I still wouldn't take them, bro.
No. Vikings are going to win by 10. That's what they're saying. So
right, but I'm saying if I'm a gambling man, I'm still not taking the Lions. You have to start the Lions off against everybody this year. They're 0-4. I'm tripping. They're 0-4, and they just lost their two more key players, starters. It's over with, bro.
It's over.
What? I gave them 4 wins, and I was being nice and gave them extra one. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know what? Like I said, that's why I said I was going into the season just trying to see what you can take out of there, man. This is Dan Campbell they get a pass. They get a pass this season, and I hate hearing that because they gave like 2 years free passes to Matt Patricia when he should have been out of here after the first year. But I'm just looking for, anything good out of it and get some draft picks. But it ain't looking nice, man. It's
You're nasty. So are you surprised?
The memes are great, though.
Ugly before it gets even decent. And I was just going to say the Lions have to start off. You got to give them like 28 points. Right. And then I would put money on them to maybe cover that for real, because they just can't score. They can't score, and now they lost the linemen and
save their life
all over. Got no linebackers. Got nobody to throw to. It's
messy.
It's pretty bad right now, man.
So the Cardinals, are you surprised 4-0?
No, I was the one that been telling you that. I like the Cardinals.
Like
Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray. I tried to tell people last year, and then he's had a little bit of rough start this year and towards, I think, the end of the year. But he's the real deal, man, and people are starting to see it. But the Cardinals, they're an exciting team, man. I like them a lot. They got a defense, and they're showing it, and
we finally got a winning team.
Yeah, I like the Cardinals. I do. I might like them a little bit too much.
I'm so used to having to root for the Lions. Now I got a Cardinal. I got a winning team.
And I always like their jerseys. I don't know what it is. I like the Eagles.
I like their jerseys.
Like I said, like jerseys or with birds on them. I don't know what the hell it is, but
It's a
But I
Cardinal.
always like the all white jersey, sweet as hell. And I like red. Red's my favorite color. So maybe it's a combination of that, but I might have to get me a Murray jersey.
So this Sunday, the biggest game, Buffalo against Kansas City. Bills heading to Kansas City for the rematch AFC title. This is not, neck and neck, man. It's a toss up. This is going to be the game of the week. They said. What's your thoughts on it? I'm pretty excited to watch this Sunday.
I'm gonna pick. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna go with KC though on it. But I know the Bills want to beat them real bad because they got clobbered the last time they played. So like 42-21 or something like that. But yeah, I still got KC. I don't know. They got the Bills. They got a great team, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. So shout out to FanDuel again. They got Kansas City winning by a field goal. So
that was I was just gonna say that by 3 it would be close.
By 3. So like I said, shouts out to FanDuel. If they're listening, please send me an email and we'll get you on the show.
Call me Lions.
It's been like I said, when I landed, it's been so exciting, so grateful. Everybody that was a part of that whole thing. I know Alex is missing us, especially his liver. So I know
I'm good, man.
Hey guys, thanks for everything. That's pretty much all I got. Don't forget to tune into my show on Monday, 2 cents with Drake Swift.
Someday.
I got muscle milk, but there's tequila in there. No, I'm just playing.
Oh
so
my
that's
God.
Don Julio. Our Wednesday show is. Should you post your significant other on social media? That's the topic. Alex, should you post your significant on social media?
Yes. Just keep it simple. Yes.
Yeah. Tori,
spread the love. Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. Spread the love.
Yep.
I don't have nobody to post.
No,
this yet, but maybe
in my
road.
experience, anybody who didn't share me on their social media, they were hiding stuff. There's, like I said before, there's a difference between being private and being secretive, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I think everything has in moderation or certain things, but I think it's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nope.
And 2, you know what I think? When I see a dude that's not posting his girlfriend and I know he has a girl and I'm like, this motherfucker's shady, right? or you reach out and he's like, I got a girl, I got kids, I got a whole relationship. I'm like, damn, you out here living your best single life on social media though. I didn't know. Sorry, my bad, right? So I just be thinking, I don't know. I'll be like, or even with the girl too. Like, she got a whole ass dude. No, she got a couple dudes.
Right.
That's why she
got like 5 pages and shit.
Yeah, she got 5 pages. Dudes, she's tricking. She got sugar daddies, all that.
Sugar daddy.
Different filter for every page. Yeah.
You got those guys.
Sugar daddies as a topic on your show.
Yeah. Hey, sugar babies and sugar
mamas. Yeah, you got.
Or you got these guys in your inbox going,
"Hey, baby."
I do.
Hey,
I just drop them a Cash App link.
Funny.
Drop a
right
Venmo
back
link.
at you, right back
Right.
at you.
I can't hear you without a deposit.
Super chat.
No, they be having whole full ass conversations with themselves. It's actually pretty entertaining sometimes.
Right.
Like, did he just answer his own fucking question?
Dumber than a box of rocks.
In all hours of the day. I had to turn my little green light off so people didn't know I was online, because as soon as I did, motherfuckers I don't even talk to popping up having, hey girl, what you doing? What you cooking?
Damn.
Wait, what? I don't even fucking know you.
I don't know
Weird.
you.
It's weird. I need your advice. You need my advice.
We need your advice.
That's a nice try.
Right. It's weird. Weird. Weirdo.
Swing and a miss.
There it is. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's that meme that I put on the other day, right?
Which one?
You see the one where he says you take your shot, and then the girl responds and says, "Air ball."
Air ball. I say, thanks, bud.
Great.
Can you please crawl back into the friend zone?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go over there. You're in the wrong zone.
Imagine you
go that way.
Imagine you shoot
you could cross over.
Imagine you shoot your shot and she texts back saying "air ball." Oh shit!
I might have to do that.
So you need somebody there for the rebound.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I
you
might
like
do
that?
that.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you
did.
that.
I had somebody try to fucking messenger call me the other day.
Oh hell no!
Somebody I don't even talk to. Like,
what in the world?
Okay, if you're my friend and you have my number and you messenger call me, I know that you're calling me because there's something fucked up on your phone. Something's going on, right? But if we don't even talk like that, we're not cool. You done had a whole ass fucking relationship in my inbox without me part of it, and then you try to don't fucking call my shit. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna blast you. Don't call my shit.
Call my shit.
We ain't friends like that. I ain't got shit to say to you.
So make sure you tune in every Monday for my show, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern Time. Don't forget to tune in on Wednesdays. So what do we got on Wednesday? Let's see here. Wednesday.
Mr. Pink.
Oh, we got Mr. Pink. We got Vic, how do you pronounce his name? Vic. He's a guitar player. Let me go to his Instagram. He's a pretty talented guitar player.
Well, I'm interested to hear him. Maybe play a little tune for us.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna play it right now. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm trying to look.
Got any plans today, Alex?
No, just gonna relax now. Finally, like for real, relax and just hang out with my daughter.
Nice.
Watch
Why's
some
that
movies.
fat ass thinking of creme brulee now? I'm fucking hungry. I was like,
Maybe go. No, yeah, I ain't doing much. Just relaxing. Maybe taking a little nap since I'm so old.
Listen, I was thinking that. I'm like, nap. No.
I had some.
Unpack your suitcases, Tori. And then I got this little thing on my shoulder going, take a nap, bitch. Take a
Right.
nap.
Yeah, I kept waking up. It was a long day yesterday. I was waking up and then got a unexpected call. And you ever get those calls and you just like you get a text like you sleep? Do you sleep real heavy or no?
Yeah.
No.
Are you a heavy sleep? Okay, so like you get a text like within a couple minutes, it might wake you up, and then you're like, you know what I mean? Like even if you got it on do not disturb, it just was something you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I woke up like a couple of times, and then one of those, and so it was a good.
I'm not a heavy sleeper,
though.
but I can ignore. I'm okay with ignoring it.
They asked like, "What are you doing up?" I was like, my phone rang."
You woke me
but
up.
It was like an instinct though. You know what I mean? I wasn't really being bothered. I just was like lightly in a light sleep, I guess, from just thinking throughout the day and just a lot going through my mind and all that. But yeah, so I definitely need a little cat nap, maybe later.
Yeah.
Old man nap, whatever.
I need to put my shit away. I'm not very happy about it. I'm like, fuck.
Like, Dom, do me a favor. Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Hell, my anxiety, my OCD.
Just throw that shit everywhere, huh?
He had to start stuffing it in drawers and things. I mean, it'll be put away.
Did he unpack?
Hell no. Hell no. He's waiting for me to do it.
There you go, I got
What are we doing?
That's him.
Oh, shit.
Hey, making me want to drink some more tequila. What the fuck?
I know. I was like, oh, this sexy time. What are we doing?
Look, starting near the end of the 9-6, born into the night, I've been considered an ounces. Stay fly for this outlet, searching for that power, put a shot to your conscience. So watch for the caution. I ought to be honest with context. It's the rap with the I'm holding on my strings and then I hit you with a balance. I'm careful with the flow because I know we need the balance. No EJ laughing, but I'm here to bring the challenge. Where this line is, bear witness to these bars when I'm lying to strike here. Never strike out, never out of the game. Cause victory's on my mind, that's even part of my name. Hey. Always Christ, no gimmicks. As I bring the light to life, there's no vision when you live amongst the light of the night. It's so frigid, cause I much rather rise to heights, my soul lifted. I know that you've been waiting for the day I rise above my situation of my blood. I'm gone in the storms of my life, but I'll find my vibration. I remember when my dad said you gotta be more aggressive, so I took in his words as I'm recognizing the lesson. Proceed to load on my poems and learn to use them as weapons. Get the popping off this heat. I ain't talking to Smith and Wesson. Never been the type to just gamble away my life. So you can bet it up that this world in a paradise. Fakes all up in your hair. I compare them to parasites and they never are very nice. Swear that Phil Collins can feel it calling the head at night. Right, look, I'm not one for negativity. Sometimes I talk smack, but your hands will never get to me. You read between the lines, look, we not even in symmetry. This is so you know, though, I'm out to get the chicken like a roast on boy, yo. The boy, yo, has no need for the kitchen, cause it's the rock that I steady be shipping. Get it? I know that you've been waiting for the day.
What'd you think?
I like it.
You got talent,
I
man.
like it. Mm-hmm.
You got
He's
crazy
dope.
talent.
Mm-hmm. I was in it.
Nano and them are lucky to have him in their group.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm. He's dope as shit.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of a song, man. When I hear that, I'm thinking of like 5 different songs.
I know, right? He had me in it. I was.
That's some like throwback Cypress Hill. I'm telling you, they got that. Nobody can have a Cypress Hill sound, but they got something similar to that type of shit, man. I'm telling you. And it's theirs. That's dope as hell.
That is dope.
I love that. That's Wednesday or Saturday?
Wednesday.
Excited. It'll be a good one.
Yeah. So shouts
I'm
out.
still over here rocking. I hear the music in my head.
Shouts out to everybody who's listening today. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Go to wordonthestreetpod.com. Definitely it's hoodie season, so go to wordonthestreet. Merch.com. Get all your latest gear. There's going to be some more updates coming soon. Like I said, you can follow me everywhere on Drake Swift on all platforms. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to you guys. We've been doing this for over a year and a half now. So thanks, guys. This has been a great time. So, also before I let you guys go, and I'll let you guys talk about whatever. Don't forget to tune in. I think it's going to be next Sunday. Alex and my brother.
October 17th. Right.
October 17th. What is it? AT. What is it?
ATW. All things wrestling. All things wrestling.
I'll let you guys.
All you pro wrestling
so go ahead,
lovers.
If you want to talk about that, you can follow me everywhere on Drake Swift. Go ahead, Alex. You want to talk a little briefly about that real quick?
Yeah. Basically, like you just said, I'm just looking up where they can follow us. You can follow us on Instagram right now, and obviously we'll get a couple more pages up and be on all platforms. But ATW_podcast for life, and just give us a follow. And like I said, just stay tuned for the first episode. We're just gonna be breaking down, AEW, the big money shows, AEW, SmackDown, Raw, talking about the latest news, and just trying to have some fun with it, and put our perspectives on it. Longtime fans, and I'm sure I could speak for your brother. Like I said, longtime fans. You guys went to I don't know how many WrestleManias and stuff like that. So definitely in our DNA to talk about it. I know he's excited, and I am too as well. So Yep, ATW _ podcast for life. And first show is October 17th, so
I'm excited for you guys.
Should be pretty fun. I'm always excited just to see the logo, so stay tuned for that. It'll be there shortly. But yeah, so once again, thanks everybody for tuning in and showing support once again for Ashley Rose and the family of Ashley Rose and Robert Courtney. Much love to you guys as well. Flowers were beautiful. Everything was beautiful. And like I said,
Alex, all I want to know is check this out. See if it plays. No, guess not.
I got nervous.
Yeah, he does usually throw a monkey wrench in the.
Oh,
let's see. I'll give you a chance. Let's give him a chance.
Like, is it coming?
You just ruined my whole.
I was trying to play where it's
whole
just
segment, but it's okay.
What you gonna do? It didn't play. Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? It didn't play.
Well, that's 10 seconds of my life I'm never getting back.
Yeah.
I just been waiting to use that. But no, like I said, thanks for you guys for showing so much love when you came down here, and even all the way from AZ. And I just want to continue to keep showing love to, beyond just the funeral day, and keep showing love for the Ashley Rose Foundation and others out there as well. So God bless you. And like I said, thank you. And you can follow me at SportsMouth313 on Instagram and Twitter.
Here you go. I'll play it now.
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you? Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. right here.
Brother.
You took me over, brother.
Hey, look, I gotta bring this.
You, brother.
I gotta bring this on the screen. Why does Hulk Hogan look like he's fucking coked up out of his mind right there?
Because he is.
Because he is. What's wrong with you?
Because he is.
You mix cocaine with steroids, and that's what you get. That's what you get.
And baby oil. A lot of baby oil.
Tell you what, though. And my dad used to always say, ain't nobody, Hulk Hogan had the greatest tan in the history.
He did. I ain't even mad at him.
My dad was a roofer. He used to have a pretty hellified tan too, Drew. You see that. I was like, Dad,
his bronze
pretty
is
close to that.
Point.
He just got that Miami tropical tan, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not that pitch tan.
Right. Looking like Sheamus and shit.
Being on the rough, right?
All red.
Yeah, I just want to follow up with that, Alex, and thank everybody for all their love and hospitality and support, and just continued support and sharing, subscribing, getting all the merch, checking in, tagging us and stuff. Just
for sure.
All of it. All of it's been really great, and thanks to you for I know you would have been there regardless, but representing Word on the Street and me and Drake in honor of Ashley at the funeral yesterday. And thank you for all the pictures.
I know I really did miss you guys. I was like, gosh, I wish they could have.
I know, I said it
when I was like,
when we got the flyer. Obviously, it's
trust me, but you were there. You were there with me. Trust me.
So.
I
So I was like, it's like, man, I even thought about it. I was like, should I extend my trip? I thought about it for a hot second there. I'm like, I go home and do. I thought about it though, because it's just going to be by 4 days, but so just to be there for the family. So thank you to you and to all our listeners and viewers. We love you lots, and there's lots to come, exciting things that are coming up with all of us. So please stay tuned and keep an eye out. We're taking this shit personally. We're leveling up, right? This shit personal.
Oh, yeah.
So you can follow me, Tori Rochelle, at Facebook. On Facebook, let me re-say that. Tori Rochelle on Facebook, at All Beauty All Beast on Instagram, and the Savage Kitty, that's THE Savage Kitty on Twitter.
For sure.
And Snap, Tori _smooches.
Smooches here. Play this real quick. Thanks again, guys. Remember, always washing your hands, wearing a mask, and washing your ass. I'm out. See you guys on Wednesday. Much love. Have a safe Saturday. Peace out.
God bless.
Be kind to one another. Bye.